Hi there, it's Megan with Dash Planner, and I thought we would take a quick look at the new additions to the 2025 Dash Planner. So starting with the index, I did revamp the design a little bit. I just wanted it to be a little bit more organized and easier to find the different page templates. You will also see that a few of these are highlighted. So these are the 18 new page templates that I designed for 2025. And we will take a look at those in a second, but hopping over to the yearly section, we have all the same yearly overview pages for 2025, but then there's also the planning ahead section. So that is going to be so if you need to plan a little bit further ahead in 2026. So we have a yearly overview for 2026, and then also I added mini monthly calendars for 2026 and a spot where you can write in different events and things coming up. So this is perfect if you have, those things that are kind of far out, but you do need to make note of them. This is the perfect spot for that. Moving along to the monthly section, we have the monthly calendar, overview, and finance pages, but I did revamp the monthly tracker page. I just felt that the previous design was a little bit confusing and I wanted it to be a little easier to use. So we have 3 sections here, one for general habits, one for wellness related habits like workouts, stuff like that, and one for sleep related things. So all you have to do is just fill it in with whatever you want to track. So say you want to write, journal 15 minutes a day, you would write that in here and then check off as you go. And then we have the monthly review page. So I did revamp this one a little bit as well. I just wanted to add more kind of memory keeping style prompts. So we have spaces here for things that you read, watched, listened to, stuff like that. So let's take a look at those new page templates. Starting with the personal section, we have a page for gratitude. So there's a few prompts here just to help you get thinking about all the things you have to be grateful for. And then we have a line a day page. So there's a line here for every day of the month. And you can use this for many things. If you want to do like memory keeping, you can just jot down like one thing that happened each day, daily gratitude, one sentence a day. If you want to try to kind of get into journaling, this is the kind of page you could use. And you could paste this in your monthly section to use over and over. And then we also have a place to keep your personal wish list. Moving over to productivity and organization, this is one that was actually suggested in our community. It's called Last Time I, and it's basically a log where you can keep track of the last time you did something. So say you want to keep track of the last time you drained the water heater. You'd put that here and what date it happened, so you can go back and reflect on that. And then there is a new page for drafting out a cleaning schedule where you can put in your daily and weekly cleaning tasks. And then there's also a home maintenance page. And now this page has a section for monthly, twice a year, once a year, and quarterly maintenance tasks, which you could write out and keep track as you go. And then there is a vehicle log page. So you could use this either for tracking your mileage on your vehicle or when you had different maintenance done. Under the financial section, we have a log to keep track of your different subscriptions and a place to keep track of ideas, gift ideas for different people. So you would put their name here and a few ideas of gifts and things to buy. And then we have a shopping list. So you can use this either for grocery shopping and you could do the different categories of your grocery shopping, or you could even do each list as a store. So say you need a list for Costco, Target, Walmart, stuff like that. Moving on to the health section, we have the cycle tracker, which is something that was highly requested. So you can keep track of all the different details of your cycle. And we have a health visit notes. So this would be when you go to the doctor, you could keep track of the different notes and things that were discussed at your visit. And then a pet care log. So here's where you can keep track of vet visits, grooming appointments, food and diet notes, medication, And then there's also this tracker down here. And now there's 12 spots down here, and you can either use that to keep track of things that are done, like say once a month. So say like heartworm medication, you could keep track of every month, or you could just keep it as like a general tally, like how many times you've been to the groomer that year. You could keep track of that there. In the entertainment section, we have this one that's called Listening To. And this is for those of you who like to have a visual journal of what you're listening to. So you would just paste in the album artwork of, say, your favorite album, an audiobook, podcast, and just to have a visual log of what you're listening to. And this is one that I kind of designed for myself a little bit. It's a free time wish list. So it's a place where you can keep track of all the things, that you find yourself saying, oh, I would love to do that when I have time. And so when you do have that spare 15 plus minutes, you can go ahead and look and say, oh, that's the game I want to play. I'm going to go ahead and try that. And then in that same kind of realm, there is a page for video games. So there's a wish list for the different games you'd like to play, and a section here for those of you who like to keep track of all the different details of the game you're playing. Something new I added this year is 7 new cover colors. So hopefully these are showing up on camera, but we have a dark blue, a light blue, a dark green, a lighter green, and this really pretty maroon berry color. We have purple, a lighter version of purple, pink, and this really cool gold kind of weedy color. We have a leather texture, and then I added 2 kind of neutrals. So there's like a lighter tan and a more taupey brown color. And then we have the classic black, a suede texture, and the white. I also updated all these colors for the add to your home screen icon. So here's a little handy icon for accessing your planner really quickly. And there is one for every color of the new covers. So I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the new additions to the 2025 planner. I just wanted to say a big, big thank you to those of you who have purchased the planner over the years, and those of you who are interested in giving it a shot for 2025. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'd be happy to help.